You've seen them in the hit TV show. Ruthless, stylish, dangerous. But what if I told you the real Peaky Blinders were far more brutal than anything on screen? And their story isn't as glamorous as you might think. Spoiler alert, no one had Cillian Murphy's cheekbones. The TV show Peaky Blinders took the world by storm, with its slick style, captivating characters, and intense drama. But who were the real Peaky Blinders? Were they actually the criminal masterminds portrayed on screen? Or is there a darker, more complex history hiding beneath the surface? Spoiler. I hope you weren't too attached to the razor blades in the hat thing. Birmingham in the late 19th century was a city in turmoil. Industrialization brought both wealth and poverty, creating a dangerous mix of opportunity and crime. Far from the charming figures we've come to love, these men were products of a harsh environment. Poverty, unemployment, and the struggle for survival drove them to crime. Basically, imagine the toughest kids on the playground, but with knives and questionable hygiene. Can you imagine growing up in a world where survival meant joining a gang? Where the only way to protect yourself and your family was to fight every day? Think of it like living in an episode of Survivor, except instead of challenges, it's constant street fights. The boys who became Peaky Blinders often started young, with petty theft and street fighting. But soon, they grew into organized crime, extortion, robbery, and even controlling gambling rings. Their violence wasn't glamorous. It was brutal. Turf wars often ended in bloodshed. And it wasn't just between rival gangs. Innocent people got caught in the crossfire. Think of it as a very uninviting welcome party, with a lot fewer drinks and a lot more broken bones. So how does the TV show compare to reality? Let's break it down. First, leadership. In the show, Tommy Shelby is a mastermind, leading a highly organized criminal empire. In real life? Well, let's just say there wasn't a PowerPoint presentation on how to run things. In reality, the Peaky Blinders were much more decentralized. There wasn't a single leader controlling everything. It was more like a loosely affiliated group of thugs who occasionally remembered to wear hats. And about those razor blades in the caps, yeah, that's mostly a myth. Sewing razor blades into your hat was less gangster chic and more please don't slice your head open by accident. By the early 20th century, the reign of the real Peaky Blinders was coming to an end. Police efforts intensified and new, even more dangerous gangs like the Sabini gang from London began to take over. Turns out, no matter how many caps you wear, someone will always try to take them. The real Peaky Blinders weren't the criminal masterminds we see on TV, but their story is no less compelling. Their rise from the streets of Birmingham, their brutal way of life, and their inevitable fall remind us of the dark side of human nature, and the fact that sometimes life really does imitate art, minus the perfectly timed slow-motion shots. Do you think the real Peaky Blinders were more dangerous than the fictional ones? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history's most notorious figures. Because, let's be honest, who doesn't love a good gang story without all the TV drama?